Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful love bugs. My name is Maylikdavis, and I would like to thank you guys for stopping by 40 Pieces of Me. Well, I hope everyone has had an absolutely wonderful weekend. My weekend has been really good. I've been in the house since I got off on Thursday night. It is now Sunday, but I had quite a few things to do. Today I will actually be doing a unicorn headband. This is my first unicorn period, so we'll see how it does. The unicorn headband, and I apologize that I wasn't able to do this with you guys, but we'll do another one at a later time because I actually had to do it at my desk while I was at work. But it's someone's birthday and they're going to have the unicorn theme. So this is the actual tutu that I made, and I hope that you can actually see it. But I used the flowers and the feathers that we're going to use on the unicorn headband, and I actually added lights. So let's get down to it. What we're going to need in order to create this unicorn headband, we are going to need like the stretchy headbands, and I'll tell you how I colored it. I went ahead and colored it because I had to actually let it dry. Really, really simple. I have several different types of feathers, and we know feathers get everywhere, but this is like an actual hair clip. So this is going to work out great because this is going to ensure that the actual headband stays on her head. So we'll be using that. We'll be using feathers. I'm going to move some things to the side. I'll be using purple ribbon. Doesn't make a difference which color ribbon, but I just thought it would coincide if you happen to see it. I'm going to use these beads, steel beads that we have, a strand of pearls that we have from Skylar's baby shower. We'll be painting these. You're going to need gold, metallic gold acrylic paint. I'm trying to move some things over to the side as I go. You'll need fine gold glitter. This can be purchased in Walmart or any craft store. I am going to use these paper flowers. They are really, really heavy paper, but we'll be using these paper flowers. These were purchased in Michael's, as well as Bling. This is the rhinestone. This is just like a border, but we're going to take them off and use them as individuals. You will need glitter paper. I'm doing silver, even though we're doing gold, because we're going to make some things stand out. I'm using the white one as well as a purple felt. So I'm just moving these things to the side. Some of this stuff is already cut out. My daughter did me a favor by trying to get me the perfect shape for some ears. So I'm going to be moving these things to the side. The first thing, you're going to need scissors. You're going to need your hot glue gun. And paint brushes is what you're going to need. So you know, I'm also using a little gold leafing that we had from some project. Can't remember, but we'll be using the gold leafing. So we'll go ahead and get started. In regards to the stretchable little headbands, these are what I use for tutus as well. I actually did it, you can do it with fabric spray. I did it with like the acrylic paint, and I did the metallic gold, but I sprinkled glitter on it and let the excess fall off, but I sprayed it with the hairspray so that it would stay and they wouldn't have glitter everywhere. So good tip in order to make some things stay, like if you're trying to get your fingernail polish to dry fast, hairspray. And this has a little oil to make snow. So we know that I'm not perfect at drawing, and we can go ahead and move the feathers to the side as well because I've already pulled out what I'm going to use. So we know that I'm not perfect at drawing, but what we'll need is a cone shape. And the longer your cone is, the longer it'll be. If you do a shorter one, it's going to be fatter. I'm going to try to go in between with it. And you want to make sure that the edges, and I just got information offline. You want to make sure the edges around it. I guess my daughter took her pen back. That was really, really cute. So, I'm determined I'm not getting up. So you can actually see what I'm doing in regards to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh, I found it, I think. Oh, I don't know how to make a lead pencil. Make a lead pencil work. Now you really can sew this together, but I'm going to try something different, and I'm going to use a glue gun for purposes of time. So guys, I want to let you know, we know that I'm very, I won't say funny, but I don't share my YouTube on my social media. Well, we did reach 10,000 on this channel. We now have 10,000 family members, so I think that's absolutely wonderful. And I actually, some friends and family members asked me what was I holding off for sharing it on social media. So I decided, and yesterday I did release it on both of my social medias. I don't use Twitter too much, so I did release it on my Instagram and I released it on my Facebook. Do some of the other work. We know how pressed we are for time, and if you think this is a long video, maybe you want to, we'll have that conversation once again. Maybe you want to skip through to another video because criticizing me, or because I have more subscribers, I have more family members. I don't even say subscribers, and we know that. I have more of our family members that want to see the complete video. If this is a video you think is too long, if you see the time on it, you can look at the time at the bottom of the videos and you can see how long it's going to run. If this is something too long for you, then I would encourage you to move along to a shorter video, because maybe this is not the project for you. And I thank you in advance for being kind when you come to this channel. The beautiful thing about YouTube is that they give you an option. They give subscribers an option if you want to actually watch a video, or if you want to subscribe to a channel. And they give the actual channel owners, they give you the option if you want somebody to be able to comment on your videos. So let's keep it nice. So now what I'm doing is, I've already done some of these. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to attach these others. And these are going to be the flowers that go around the unicorn. And we're going to make all of this coincide, even down to my friend Carmen Joyce. You guys have met her before. She's actually going to create the first birthday t-shirt, where it's going to be a onesie. And so we're going to incorporate these same flowers on that t-shirt. So it's simple. You basically see how we're doing, just attaching with hot glue. And they have a stickiness on the back of them, but that stickiness, I didn't feel like it was going to be strong enough. So I'm just using a little hot glue to make sure that it does stay. And that way these will have time. These are my glue strings. We all know how I am with hot glue guns, just a mess everywhere, so we'll keep it honest. Yes, guys, so I'm very excited about the 10,000, what we are going to do, because I want to do it in a good old fashion. We are definitely going to have a contest. I've learned that from one of my YouTube sisters, who's been absolutely wonderful to me since I've started YouTube, Design on a Dollar. And so we will be having a contest. Just give me about a week or so to get it together, to figure out what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. But I want to thank you guys for the support, and thank you some of you who've been so kind and encouraging during my short period here on YouTube. I started back in February where I actually started posting videos, and you guys have been super. So basically, now we have all of these. If I did too many, it's fine. Like I said, we have some centerpieces that we're going to have to do. We'll throw these to the side. Okay, so I was going to use the felt, but I need for this project to be as lightweight as possible because it's for a 1-year-old, and I keep trying to find out ways to make it lighter. So I'm using Tulle. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to try. I still have the same one that I used earlier. I'm going to roll it a little bit tighter in order to make it smaller. This does have glue in it, so we'll end up spraying this. It has glitter in it. We'll end up spraying this with a hairspray to make it, the glitter, not go everywhere. So, as I stated, we don't know how this is going to work, but we are going to try it. Okay, so as you can see, just really, really simple. You do have to let this, because remember, this is very, very thin. So you do have to let this dry. Just so you won't get burned. Make sure all of it is down. So this is what you're going to come up with. Let it dry. But then this is the actual outcome of it. Just a little comb. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm just using white thread in order to try to make the indentions. Okay, as you can see, I just a piece of gold glitter board. I just stuck it on the bottom so it'll be a really flat surface. And what I'm going to do is where the seam is at, so that I know it's halfway. That's where I'm actually going to utilize it at. And hopefully by watching me do the project, because as you can see, it has not been easy and simple. I mean, it's not a hard project, but you just have to figure out how you're going to construct it. And I'm just going to adhere it to the band. And you may need to go back around it to make sure that you evenly have it on there. Don't worry about the gold board because you're not going to see that at all. Do the same on this side. And take the nose of the glue gun to hold it down. But you do want to make sure that you have enough on there so that it does stay. And you're thinking it still doesn't look all that great, but it's okay if you stick with me. I promise you it'll turn out better than what it's looking now. So as you can see, I went ahead and I attached that ear so that we can see how it was going to look, because I was not going to fail in that way. This white glitter board is a foam, a white glitter foam. Now it actually sticks on the back end. So can I get it to stop sticking to me? So this process is simple. Make sure you may have to do some trimming, but it's okay if you do. And trim whatever it is you need to trim. Okay, and then we have this piece of felt. And this is just for the inside of the ear. It may not be perfect because I'm just freestyling it. And you're going to bend it, so make sure you have enough on it so that it actually stays. I can get this out of the way. And then we're going to do the same thing with a piece of silver. Same thing. And I'm going to turn it around this way. Okay, so as you can see, I've started adding the feathers. And you just want to make them go opposite ways. So if you have to flip the feather around, flip it around so that it's going opposite. Okay, love bugs. So this is the end result of the unicorn headband. Please let me know what you think, because this is my absolute first time doing this particular project. And I was really, really nervous. I didn't know how it was going to turn out after my daughter called me out and asked me what did I think I was doing. Put something that heavy on somebody's baby's head. So I had to get it all the way together. But I'm really pleased with how it turned out. But of course, we know you will let me know how you feel, as you always do. And as you can see, the headband is like a glittery gold with a little white, because the white onesie that we're going to do, the onesie that we're doing, it is the background is white. So everything will all come together. That's where the pretty white feather comes in at. So I know this is a little bit maybe over the top, but I want it to be whimsical. And of course, this is the tutu. And as you can see, it has lights. So I wanted to do something new. This is where the flowers and the feathers coincide together. And as you can see, the little light pack is very, very small. So something that a child wouldn't really notice is there. That's why it's very small and very thin, why I decided to use those type of lights. But once again, my name is Malik Davis. I would love for you guys to hit the like button, definitely subscribe, and you want to hit the bell so that you know what's taking place here at 40 Pieces of Me when we load new videos. My name is Malik Davis. I really appreciate you guys, and I love you to pieces, all 40 pieces.